Detector. Milepost 18.9er. Track 1. No defects.
Come ride the little train that is rolling down the tracks to the junction. Forget about your cares, it is time to relax at the junction. Lots of curves, you bet, and even more when you get to the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
There's a little hotel called the Shady Rest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
It is run by Kate. Come and be her guest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
And that's Uncle Joe. He's a moving kind of slow at the junction. Petticoat Junction.
Hey group, like I said, I was going to Lewis Road. Have this guy coming. It's a tanker train, but I don't know what his ID may be. Just kind of came up out of nowhere. I haven't heard any ID. Didn't even hear the defect detector. Denatured alcohol. And these cars are loaded. They are loaded. That one didn't sound too good. Right here at the 196. Okay, we'll go see what else we can get. I'm not sure, but it looks like something is... Nah, it's part of the bridge way down here. All right, we'll see what we can get. Hey, we'll group, got another eastbound here at Lewis Road. Don't know what his ID is either. I didn't get one on the previous either, so I don't know what's up. Okay, he's close to me on this track. there he goes. Okay, from here I can't decide where I should go. Should I cover more CSX or Norfolk? Kind of leaning towards CSX. Last few episodes ago was nothing but Norfolk though, and it's time to get some CSX, I guess. So, okay, since I'm in the area, I can get either or. So now this is the turning point here where I gotta go. So I'm heading southwest toward Grafton, LaGrange, and Wellington if I make it that far. All right, we'll be back for more. Since moved on, I'm over here at Jakeway Road, still in Olmsted Falls, and it looks to me like we got rubbish. There we do. Or New York's garbage heading to our dump, Astoria. Yeah, it's stinky. $33.90, I've seen that thing before. $12.68. It's a petroleum mixture of something. Petroleum distillates or something like that. There goes our first stinky rubbish train of the video. Okay, we'll see what else comes along. We'll be still back. Here at Jakeway Road, Olmsted Falls. Do have an eastbounder coming. I'll be damned, I know what his ID is, so let's get him.
This is Columbia Station.
Columbia Station, okay. Pop action here. Canadian Pacific on there. There goes that one. Guess I got corrected though. Homestead Falls at Columbia Station by this gentleman behind me here, but the GIS says this is Homestead Falls.
No, this is Columbia Station.
Okay, I believe
this
you.
side of Sprague Road, south of Sprague is Columbia Station. That's Homestead Columbia.
I stand corrected in the video. Thank you very much, sir.
Are you still? We're still videoing.
Yeah.
Well, hey, this is my concern. Look at that bridge, a
Mhm.
culvert, with a set of binoculars.
Yeah.
And watch how the rail flexes in the ballast, and then it hits that. I'm assuming like a concrete box.
Really?
But that railhead is, you see a distinct straight line, and that's just even with cars going over it, let alone an engine. But I just wonder how much stress that puts on that rail there.
Good dog. You know, I didn't notice it. Well,
Look at it like with binoculars, it's obvious as heck. I was watching it one day on a westbounder, and I'm like, what the heck, man?
I'm showing the rail doing really bad. Oh boy,
like
that's
a wee-wah, and I'm thinking that's got to put a ton of stress on that ribbon of that rail.
oh, absolutely. I'll have to look
at this.
into that.
Look at this. This is beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Nice old Ford. Looked like about a 60.
65 on
Yes,
the license plate.
that's okay. Good. I was gonna say 65. All right, group. We're gonna head on down the line and see what else we can get. Group. Be here, Station Road, Columbia Station. Got a westbounder coming. This time he is IO 17. There goes that one, IO 7. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to continue on. Maybe hang at Grafton for a short time. It seems like it's getting scraping the bottom of the barrel. All right, hey, we'll be back. Be here in Grafton, Ohio. We got a westbounder coming here. Peter stated 712 axles. Once again, Grafton, Ohio. Thought he stated M205. I don't know, I can't tell from here. It's a manifest, so this is M205. These cars appear to be empty. Still a coming way down there. Runs our DPU like I figured it would be. phosphoric acid. 1805 there. Okay, the end is approaching. I hear the defect detector announcing. There she goes. Okay, well, it's getting late in the day. I think we're going to end it right here. I may come back here another day and continue on. No, maybe to Wellington. I don't know. But anyway, you see these tracks over here? Think train, please. Your life could depend on it. You ever get your car stuck on the tracks and stuff? They'll call a blue sign that's on these posts immediately, get everybody out of the car. Direct pathway to the railroad. Sometimes 911 can be sometimes delayed. You ever encounter the cops? So first thing you want to do is start videotaping them and invoke your Fifth Amendment to remain silent. And you must say them words: I invoke my Fifth Amendment to remain silent. The less you tell them, the less they can hem you up with, though. With that, though, give a thumbs up for the men and women of the railroad. They keep America moving. We'll see you next time.
Petticoat Junction.